Hello po mga kababayan!
Hello teman-teman!
Sawadee.
Xin chào các bạn.
Welcome to NIA Global News. I'm your English news reporter, Amy. NIA forms new immigrant Goodwill Ambassador Group. Schools in New Taipei City are hiring new immigrant learning teachers. New immigrant learning centers are set up in Taoyuan. American YouTuber applies for a Taiwan Employment Gold Card. Yang Xiaomei becomes Taiwan's first new immigrant principal. NIA forms new immigrant Goodwill Ambassador Group. Second-generation immigrant children show outstanding performances on campuses in Taiwan. NIA plans to help these new immigrant children show their international potential. New Immigrant Goodwill Ambassador Group is formed by students that are second-generation immigrant children. They are selected by the NIA from universities across Taiwan, showing the friendly and diverse side of Taiwan culture. Interior Minister Xu Guoyong encourages these students to make use of their language advantage. He suggests students to take the immigrant officer exam after graduation. Liu Deyao is one of the members of the New Immigrant Goodwill Ambassador Group, currently studying in Chinese department. He was brought up in a multi-language environment. Not only does he speak Chinese and English, he also speaks Vietnamese and Cantonese. NIA is actively hosting all kinds of new immigrant-related activities, breaking cultural barriers and helping the society recognize new immigrant children. The population of new immigrants and their children have now reached over 1 million people. As a result, the Ministry of Education are now setting up new language courses in middle school and elementary schools in each county. There are currently 13 new immigrant language teachers in Taiwan. Huang Baoyun from Malaysia not only knows Malay, English, and Indonesian, but also speaks Cantonese and Taiwanese. Huang was once an interpreter. Now in 3 schools, she is a culture-spreading teacher, teaching her students Malay. With enough teaching experience and passion in teaching, Huang teaches her students how to speak Malay. She shares Malaysia's local culture in class as well. Zhang Mingwen, the Director of Education in New Taipei City, encourages the second-generation immigrant students to learn their native language earlier, so they can increase their international perspective. New immigrant learning centers are set up in Taoyuan. Second-generation immigrants have already reached over 400,000 people in Taiwan. Among them, Taoyuan has more than 20,000 new immigrant children, which makes Taoyuan the second highest city in Taiwan. Therefore, the Department of Education in Taoyuan are setting up a learning center. The content of the course aims to increase the advantage of children growing up in new immigrant families, helping them in schools and after graduation. The learning center is established in order to take care of new immigrants, not only helping new immigrants and their children getting used to Taiwan culture, but also helping them maintain their own culture. Different ethnic groups migrate to Taiwan at different times. New refers to the short time they have lived here. By now, the new immigrants have already become a part of Taiwan culture. Taoyuan's friendly attitude toward diversity will help them find their place in the Taiwan society. American YouTuber applies for Taiwan Employment Gold Card. Haley Jane Richards is a popular YouTuber from America. She already got over 1 million subscribers on her channel. Richards was deeply attracted by the scenery and landscape when she traveled to Taiwan in 2016. Therefore, she decided to move to Taiwan with her husband in 2020. Recently, Richards applied for an employment gold card promoted by the NIA. NIA approved her application. Richards has fulfilled her dream to settle down in Taiwan. As the coronavirus pandemic is still raging on, Richards also made a video with many foreigners, appreciating Taiwan's hard work during the coronavirus pandemic. The Employment Gold Card provides a chance for foreign special professionals who are interested in living in Taiwan. NIA mentions Richards has shared her love for Taiwan through YouTube videos as well as on American television. Richards and her husband will be settling down in Taiwan. Yang Xiaomei becomes Taiwan's first new immigrant school principal. Yang Xiaomei is going to become the first Vietnamese new immigrant school principal in Taiwan. The Taipei City Service Center invited her to share experiences on stage. Yang moved to Taiwan with her family when she was 9. When Yang was small, her family had financial difficulties. but she still worked hard and joined the education sector, becoming a role model in the education field. Yang passed a qualification test, and now she is becoming Taiwan's first new immigrant principal. Yang says her family would have a bottle of Vietnamese fish sauce on the table, because the fish sauce goes along with any kind of food. It reminds her that one has to go along different experiences to enjoy the taste of life. Therefore, Yang encourages next generation new immigrant students to follow their dreams. Moreover, she supports these students to speak their mother tongue language and make use of their strength as a second generation immigrant.